can go ahead and be working on my computer on finding.
Do you have
What
your
he said.
computer on you?
I always have my computer on me.
Okay, you're at an impound lot. Let's see if they have Wi-Fi.
Great
I
question.
mean, we've got smartphones. You can just
Hotspot.
Right, I can hotspot
Hotspot.
from my phone.
Can you hotspot from a burner phone?
I
Roll
also have a
intelli-
real phone. I have two. Of course I
Okay.
have.
yeah, you gotta have a real phone.
I have a real phone, and then
Do
I have
you?
my other phone. Yes,
Do you? Okay.
absolutely I do.
All right. So you turn
I've
your
got
hotspot
like
on.
3 dots and resources. I absolutely have more than one phone.
Okay. You turn your. Which, by the way, you should never hotspot from a burner. Just saying.
Yeah,
Not that I would know, but.
Yeah, so
Also, oh, his phone died. Also, never turn a burner phone on in your home, or
yeah,
anywhere
because
near your
then it can
neighborhood.
just be traced back to your phone.
Exactly. So you pull out your laptop in the middle of the impound lot, and you turn on your hotspot and roll your computery plus other stuff.
Hacking plus, I guess, cyberkinesis.
Yes.
Okay, I'll use a willpower.
Intelligence, hacking, cyberkinesis.
Oh, intelligence, hacking, and cyberkinesis. Okay. Bet
I
that
mean,
I
you
will
could
not
just
use willpower.
You could just do intelligence plus hacking if you
Oh,
don't want to
like-
use your powers. But if you want to use your powers, roll your cyberkinesis.
Well, I'm not trying to do any I'm not trying to alter any data, control anything, or fool anything at the moment.
So you could
I would
just
be
do
hacking.
intelligence plus computer hacking. It's a specialty, so you get an extra dice.
Oh, okay. Roll 8. Let's see how that goes. 5 successes. Oh, God bless America. Let's go. Out in the middle of an impound lot on my phone's hotspot.
So you start tapping away at your computer, and you dig into the FBI personnel files with very little effort. You get past their security systems so far without triggering anything, and you find an agent. John Sanderson and Frederick Drummond. You do not find an agent Daniel Smith. But yes, they've got their little personnel profiles that pull up, complete with the picture, and the pictures of Sanderson and Drummond seem to match the description from Alan, but Dan Smith is not in the system.
Do I find anything on the control program or whatever?
Control program?
The special unit.
Or whatever. The special
direct
unit.
You do
directed.
not. You do not.
Oh. Okay. Damn, on 5 successes too. I will send that information to Brad.
Alright.
Everything you just told me.
So she found Sanderson and Drummond, no problem. Found their personnel files, found pictures that seemed to match the description you gave her. Agent Smith is apparently a non-entity. So, but two of the 3 seem to be completely legitimate.
I will also wipe any trace that I was in that system before I log out of it. I'm just throwing that out there for all intents and purposes.
That's fair.
All right, what is Randall Portman's deal?
What is whose?
Randall Portman, my ally. I know he's probably the most famous super in New York right now.
He is the fireman. He is a high profile super that was active during the incident, saved a busload of kids, and has pyrokinesis powers that you're aware of. Pretty much right now he's like the New York mayor's poster boy for supers, and he's being tapped to be part of, or there's rumors he's being tapped to be part of the United States first super team, like their first official like federal super team. as a representative spokesperson.
Why do I get the feeling that in an alternate universe America, we'd end up with something called the Super Squad, shortened to SS, and nobody would get the irony?
And there's still time for that.
Yeah. Like the Uber Mensch. Well, I will give him a call.
Okay. Are you doing this while you lead them back there to?
No, I went back to my office first and
Okay, all right.
Her, and then once I sent the message to her, I would give him a call quick.
Okay. He answers the phone. And is hey, Brad, what can I do for you? Since you're
just real quick question, since you are up in higher circles than I am and are talking to the government types, have you ever heard of anything called the Directorate?
No. I know that there's been discussion of setting up maybe some organizations. Is this like what is this in relation to?
This is in relation to a guy who's here with an FBI badge to collect a superpowered suspect we have in custody. And everything seems to be in order, but I just get a weird vibe off of him. And God, he's a man in black who goes by the name of Smith.
He laughs. That's wow. That's pretty. I got no words for that. I've heard rumors on the Hill with some of the people I've been talking to that they're working on a law enforcement, national law enforcement group for supers, but I haven't heard anything official yet.
Okay.
It sounds like a spook.
Yeah. Well, if you do hear anything, just I'd appreciate it if you gave me a yell.
I know what. I'll do that. I'll keep an ear to the ground.
Yeah, and all right, on my way back to pick up the spook, and I thank him for that and hang up. On my way back to pick up the feds, I will duck into the security room. And are there any cameras in the vicinity of where they are that would pick up their faces?
Yeah, there's cameras all in the station.
Okay. Whoever's on duty there, I will ask them to make a recording of give me pictures of these three guys, and just send them directly to me.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Okay. And then I will go back, and since everything else does appear to be in order, I will come back to them and escort them down into the hole to get Mole Man.
All right. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, if there was a federal warrant, what are the charges against him?
It is domestic terrorism.
Is it based on anything other than him knocking over a jewelry store?
It is based on him using his abilities against American citizens in a public venue.
9/11 didn't happen in your worlds.
Do what? 9/11 didn't happen, but the incident happened.
Okay. I will also make sure that we have photocopies. Oh, I mean, yeah, this one that's concerning enough. I will also call the DA's office and just advise them of the situation. So is it a crime just per se to use superpowers in public? Because that's something I thought we ought to know.
It is not a crime to use superpowers in public. Okay. But he didn't just use superpowers in public.
Oh, yeah.
He used superpowers in commission of a crime, which is one of the many things I mentioned were being discussed on how to address that on a national level.
Yeah. Fair enough. So, but I just want to let whichever DA or ADA is overseeing this case, let them know the situation. And unless they have an objection, I'm going to turn over the suspect to the FBI.
Okay. Well, you get a hold of the DA's assistant. The DA is currently out, and you can leave a message, and they let you know they'll contact them as soon as possible and get back to you. And the FBI go in, and are you going to go in with them?
Yeah.
So they go in. Mole Man still looks defiant and angry. They lay the case down and unlock it and remove a pair of manacles and ankle cuffs and a giant like metallic collar. They attach that to him while he is still chained up, and then they take some various vials out of the thing and attach it to little what's I'm looking for brackets like on his. It's a strange liquid. It's a strange blue liquid. Attach it to brackets on the collar itself. They read him the charges and tell them they will be removing him into their custody. And if he attempts to escape, he will be met with less than lethal force, and less lethal force is necessary. And one of them pulls out of the case the strangest looking rifle you've ever seen. It looks like a blunderbuss, but there's not a clear like magazine for rounds or anything. And the barrel seems to be blocked by a solid object. Like a blunderbuss on Mad Max meets Pacific Rim speed.
Okay, I will make a note of all these. Are there any cameras active in this room?
Holding cells, yes.
Okay. Okay. I will escort them out of the building.
All right. And they walk out. He looks a little bit terrified at this whole situation. He keeps glancing at you like, "Are you gonna let them do this?"
And I shrug because I tried to get him to work with me.
Yeah. And
good job.
they load him into an unmarked vehicle and they drive off.
Okay. And I wish I had invisibility. Do I think I can follow them without them detecting me? On foot?
Do it.
You can try.
Well, that does not answer my question of what I think.
You think? I mean, it's three paranoid guys in a vehicle, carrying a high security, high risk detainee.
What did the interior of the van look like when they loaded him into it?
It wasn't a van. It was like a big ass SUV.
Okay.
And it just looked like your typical SUV.
Okay. Okay. I don't feel like I'm Johnny Law myself. This is one of the few characters I played in a long time that wasn't anti-authoritarian. So
it's weird. It's so weird.
I know.
Yet.
You, on the other hand, you're basically playing Bernie Sanders in a dress. Except you don't wear dresses. Okay. Well, I will go back and I will have printed off those pictures of the three agents. And I will forward a picture of Agent Smith via phone to Randall. And then I will also get pictures from the lockup of their, death ray or whatever the hell it is.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's not necessarily a death ray. You don't know that. Might be.
Don't think it's good.
Probably
Be a
not.
tickle ray.
And then I'll return to the junkyard.
Do you tell us what happened?
I will when I get there.
Okay.
Which will, from my perspective, will be a few minutes, but or probably a few seconds. But I figured Sig would want to do some stuff for you.
So, all right, you get there. You inform the group. Mole Man has vanished into the ether. You mentioned the. What are you going to tell them? The directive, the FBI.
Who, me? Okay. Yeah. If you want to cut straight back to me getting back there, yeah. All right. I will inform them. All right. So what I was worried about most of all has started happening. The federal government has some type of enforcement agency just for dealing with us. And apparently they're taking the position that any use of superpowers in the commission of a crime is domestic terrorism.
See, this is why, you should keep your shit a secret if you happen to have things, which I still do not. But, see, he just disappeared into the ether. Nobody knows where he went. There was no information on the directive or your main man here. This is sketchy stuff. This is what I was talking about.
What did the van look like, or the vehicle look like?
I describe it. And I would also...
You have one of the greatest little hackers here who could easily already have access to New York City's public camera system and could easily track this vehicle to find out where it went.
And I can provide aerial coverage to potentially find this thing. Van.
Okay.
Unless they go 45 miles an hour. Oh, sorry.
And I will look at Sage expectantly and say, okay, do you want to go track down Mole Man and make sure that the evil government conspiracy isn't doing something?
I'm getting paid for this, right? I mean, I'm going to do it for my own personal knowledge, but, I'm also getting paid for this, right?
You're on the clock.
Excellent. Wonderful. Let's do it.
And my dear friend, while you're in the system, I would recommend erasing any knowledge of who you are at all.
Oh, I stay doing that. And I guess that is what we're going to do.
All right.
Are we doing it here? Or are we going to go back to base so we have a little bit better trustworthy internet, I guess?
Whatever you think works best. All right. So let's regroup at the precinct house.
All right. So y'all eventually all make your way to the precinct house at various
I'm trying
speeds.
to imagine this car riding situation we have going on here. Who's... I would refuse the bitch seat. So who's in the bitch seat in the back is the question.
I mean, one of you can fly, one of you can run fast. It's definitely Al.
I've got shotgun 100.
I already called it. I called dibs.
Clear that out.
Who's driving?
Clear that out.
Who's driving?
I'll drive. Fuck it. Yeah. It's not my car, but I took somebody's car.
What kind of vehicle is this?
You're just gonna take somebody's car?
I probably took... If so, I don't know who drove, so I was like, I will drive back, but I don't know whose car it was. I don't think Sage has a car.
So I'm gonna assume Finley and Bruce drove. Because they seem
Hank will have drove with his
Hank's actually got drive. Yeah. So who's gonna drive? What is driving? Hank, Finley.
Doesn't Finley have a driver?
Remember, I flew to the diner.
Oh yeah, you flew to the diner. All right, so Hank's the only one that drove.
Yeah, but if you have a driver, don't you just call the driver? And
That's true. You could just call the driver.
Yeah, if you roll up with a limousine, Sage is like, "Oh fuck yeah, is there champagne in this?"
It'll be a minute, but yeah, you could just call your driver.
Then I will. I'll get on my phone and I'll call Millhouse, and
yes, sir.
I'll give him the location. And can you send a driver out to this area, please, sir? One that would be big enough to fit
a rhino,
a larger man, and some others.
Excellent, sir. Would you like it stocked?
Yes.
Sure. Yes, actually.
Fantastic, sir. Right on the way. So,
you're getting way too much enjoyment out of that voice.
I really do. I look forward to being an old man. It's gonna be fantastic. That's who I am on the inside. That's who I am on the inside. So about 20 minutes later, a limo SUV rolls up.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's one of those obnoxious, like stretch SUVs.
Yeah, now we're talking.
I'll also, like, when I see this pull up, I'll look at Finley and be like, why do you have so much money? You don't look like you have a job.
The window rolls down, the passenger side window rolls down, and from inside, this wizened old man like leans over and goes, "Hello, sir. I'm here to retrieve you and your companions."
What month is this?
March.
I'm in. I'm big into investments. There should be a website coming out pretty soon, and I are up and down. I'm like, you could probably make some money off of it, and I just walk into the vehicle.
I hurl a tennis ball into the open car door of the SUV at him.
Jesus.
Fucker.
Roll it.
Millhouse catches it without looking.
Yeah.
Says a Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
Yes. For shits and giggles,
Millhouse is secretly a god level character. We just don't know it.
Millhouse should terrify
Millhouse
all
also
of you.
got powers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Millhouse! The fucking
I got 3
butler did it.
successes, so I hit him.
Shh. You're giving away my secret plan.
I hope you like that tennis ball to the head, Finley.
Yeah, so everyone I assume loads in the vehicle. Millhouse rolls the privacy window down between. Where to, sir?
What did we decide on? Just the precinct, or
yeah, the station, I thought.
Yeah, just the precinct. There's so many police stations in New York. Just whatever precinct we're supposed to be going to.
All right. So he rolls it. Excellent. He rolls it back up. You hear like a click, and the little like bar on the side of the on the opposite side of the limo from the entry from the door you came in on, like little like hidden section opens up, and up pops like some champagne and some glasses and a whiskey bottle, all just set up right there in a row. And Millhouse puts it in the gear and peels out. You hear the screeching of tire. There's a bit of jostling, and he gets on the road.
While we're riding, because I'm curious about what Finley said, I want to try looking him up on my phone.
While Sage is looking him up, I'm just going to ask Finley, have you thought about talking to your father possibly about an investment in this enterprise? Say he made a generous donation to the department in your honor for joining a whatever you would call this.
Yeah, that's going to be a very hard pass. He doesn't want me to do anything like this, and he doesn't actually know that I'm here. So, I'm not going to bring that up to him for obvious reasons. But yeah,
There you go.
I feel like looking him up shouldn't be that hard. How many people are named Finley?
Did you get his last name?
no.
No. I'd be looking in the area for Finley, like Facebook. I mean, like, there's gonna be some flashy ass picture
Does Finley have a
on
Facebook?
this.
Roll me a high or low.
If I didn't do Facebook, if I didn't find him on Facebook, I would go to Tinder and just be looking for a Finley because I feel like I would definitely find him on there.
Oh, when did Tinder start? Hold on.
Tinder was around.
It was around in 2016.
Yeah, Tinder was there.
It's a low, and actually, the Tinder
Tinder's always
algorithm
been there.
is based on proximity. So if he has a Tinder and it's
It would
on his
show up, like,
phone, it will
immediately?
show up immediately. Yes.
Yes, and then yes, I have a. You find my Tinder page. Finley
Yeah, what's on your
is
Tinder page?
mostly shirtless pics.
That's what I thought.
With fish.
With booze and
How
probably
about some of those where, like, when you are wearing a button-up shirt, it's like unbuttoned down to your belly button?
yeah, and it's like there's
very
some pictures
Magnum PI.
some pictures at the Hamptons. Like very, very nice.
Sage,
Okay,
you should
so-
really give him some help with his profile.
I would be sitting next to Benny, so that actually tracks. I was just
Benny
gonna.
Benny didn't say that. That was me.
No, yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying that as
Benny
Benny.
doesn't know what the hell Tinder is.
Oh well.
So
fair enough.
his character sounds completely different than what he actually does.
Fantastic.
Oh,
right.
I would see his last name though, right?
Probably
I have no
not.
idea.
Yeah,
I have no idea if
Yeah.
you have to include last names or not.
No, there is no last
You can
names.
hook your Instagram to it, and I feel like Finley.
Yeah, I would hook my Instagram to it.
Right,
Alright,
and that's where I would see the name.
He hooked his Instagram to it. You see your Instagram, and he's got pictures of like him and his dad. And after a quick search and a bit of deducing, you determine that this is Finley Zane Asher III. His father. You are very well aware who his father is.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Shuts my phone off, puts it in my pocket, and it's like,
He's the reason behind Rudy Giuliani's success.
So that would be the Russian mob.
And Donald Trump.
Also the Russian mob.
Maybe.
like, Now I'm just like looking at Finley with a whole new eye, like, It's gonna be really fun or really terrible.
I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Why not both?
So yeah. Is anyone else drinking or chatting
God,
on the
yes.
ride? Okay, that's fine. Benny just goes straight for the champagne or the whiskey.
It's a special occasion, so we'll go with the champagne.
There you go.
Immediately
Al
gone.
happily joins Benny.
So you're from like England, right? What do they call champagne over there? I don't speak the language.
Yeah, well, it's the same one that you. Well, maybe not the same one that you. Well, anyway, it's all English.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know English. I've never been over there. It looks nice, but the weather, I hear the weather's not so good, and the food, I hear you can't get good Italian food.
Oh, I fear you would be horribly disappointed in the food.
Not even English people like the English food.
Beans on toast.
Have you watched any of Jamie Oliver?
Oh, who's she?
Well, it's a. You know what? I'm going to let you have that one.
Personally, I like Jamie Oliver, but this is me.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. So yeah, the limo rolls up. to the precinct, and the door opens, and the privacy window rolls down, and Millhouse looks over at you, Finley. Would you like me to wait for you, sir?
No, thank you. I'll be home later on. I don't know how long we're gonna be here, but I'll be back home safely. Thank you for your help, Millhouse.
Excellent, sir. If you need anything, liquor, bodies buried, let me know.
As I get out, I'll slip Millhouse at 20. Hey, thanks for the ride. It's a nice car you got.
Ah, a man of taste. Excellent, sir.
But not a man of wealth.
You know.
That's true.
And Millhouse
Al gives
rolls away.
Millhouse a wink and a smile.
Well, that's really, all he can hope from you. And he rolls away.
With Bone Thugs and Harmony booming through the subwoofers.
He's more of a Jay-Z man.
Yes.
Excellent. Empire State of Mind. Nice.
Yeah. Maybe Little X gonna give it to you. So Millhouse rolls away. And you're all out in front of the police. Did you run here, Alan?
Me? No, I ran. I assume
Okay.
I ran.
Okay, you ran. You didn't take the limo.
Oh, were we going back to the police headquarters or what?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where we were going to
Okay, then I would
run
have
the
just
plates
I
and
would have just run, and I was oblivious to the fact that you were going to. I would not have wanted to get out of a stretch limo in front of the police headquarters.
Oh, come on now.
I definitely check out his shoes when I get back just to be like, are those okay?
It's a good question.
Yeah, because I have a dot of attunement. So yeah, anything I'm wearing is fine.
There you go.
I found out that if I'm carrying more than around 20 pounds, it can not do good. So I try to avoid running very fast if I have a person with me.
Good plan. All right, so you're waiting there when they roll up and all get out, and who's drunk?
I don't think
drink
it's
that much.
possible for me to get drunk.
I don't think it is either, actually. You would have to.
I knew I was going to the station to do a job.
You'd have to inject it directly into your veins.
We'll try that later.
All right, so
That's for the next session.
You are all there. What is the plan?
I was gonna run the tag and see if I could use the stoplights. They went the direction to try and track which way they went. It's like hop from stoplight camera to stoplight camera, if that's possible.
Okay. You can try and do that. You will have to.
Okay.
So running the plates will
Intelligence
be
hacking?
Yeah, just a hacking roll. Doing the
Sorry, I did not hear. Intelligence hacking?
Okay. Yes, intelligence hacking, just running the plates. The camera thing is a little bit more complicated. We'll get to that. First, run the plates.
First. One success.
One success. All right, you're at the police station. You're running the plates on a police computer. You run the plates. They are federal plates. It's the correct type of car that's described, like they're attached to, etc., etc. Now, to track the cameras of a moving vehicle, you will have to try and use your cyberkinesis.
Okay, that's fine. What roll do you want me to make?
Bend the willpower.
I will be.
You're gonna need to roll your quantum plus cyberkinesis plus intelligence.
Okay.
And mega intelligence, obviously.
I wish I had that.
Well, that's sad.
That's my next get.
Okay. Gonna become super smart?
Yep.
Good plan.
And then +3 for willpower. 8 successes.
Well, there you
Jesus
go.
fuck.
Jesus, Mary, and fuck.
Yeah. Gee, whew. So you find the plates and you find the vehicle, and then using your computer magic, because that's really what this is at this point. Also get a beat, Jesus. You get a beat for any critical successes. Actually, you get 2 beats. You get one for the 5 too.
Oh, I did get a 5 earlier as well.
Yep,
Thank you for reminding me.
So, you are just like you're able to track them so well. You know where they're going to turn before they turn.
Whoop, whoop.
You just decide to play with the stoplights a little bit.
Get it?
That would be what Sage would be. She's like, "Oop, we're gonna slow you down."
20 blocks
Oh, you're
away, she
so
knows they're going
close.
to Yankee Stadium.
I'm in.
So, God, Jesus. That's exactly what it's like. That cat is exactly what it's like.
That is Sage. You see my mega dex having my fingers going so fast across the keyboard.
Do
Which
we
I
see
hide from the cameras in the police station. I don't care if they see, but the police station cameras cannot.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah. So they're heading. They're not going to their main the actual FBI office in New York. They are going another route downtown. To the vehicle pulls into a parking garage, which unfortunately has no cameras in it.
Well, I would at least get to the parking garage. Where's the parking garage at? Is it just a random parking garage?
Yeah, you've got an address, you've got an address where it is.
Yeah, I'd be like, got it. Here you go. Like it was nothing.
Wow.
And if they all look amazed, I'll be like, remember what I said about those credit scores. Don't fuck with me.
Jesus.
No, we don't have those in Britain.
You don't. You do not.
Well, that will ruin your bank account. That will mess with your taxes.
Come on now. The British don't pay taxes. Come on.
Certainly not on tea.
Yeah. No.
Not anymore.
All right, the building that they took them to, is that a government building?
It is not listed as a government building. If you're asking Sage.
Sage, can you figure out who owns this building?
Let's see. The hacking roll, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, this is the one that you're going to fail.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to fully botch. It belongs to Finley's dad, actually. I'm just going to
It's not impossible.
3 successes. 3. It's not that bad.
So this building is not listed as a federal building. It is listed under a holding company. With 3 successes.
Finley Dad Holding.
No, it is not. You can ask 3 questions about the holding company. Well, actually 2 questions, because one to find out it's the holding company. So ask away. What are you looking for?
I would ask Brad what he's looking for, so Brad can ask those questions, and I'll just find it.
When you say buy a holding company, I assume you know the name of the holding company. Or is that
yes, that is yes, Generic Holding Company LLC.
Okay. And we found out who owns that.
General Parent Company LLC.
Yeah, parent company LLC. But yes, you find a parent company. If you keep digging down that route, this looks suspiciously like a CIA black site.
This is great information to have.
Oh, jeez.
We're breaking into a CIA black site there, boss ma'am.
Well, not to rescue Mole Man at this point. But it's good to know where this place is. And you say I have one more question. Do they have internal cameras we can access?
They do. So there are
Alright,
two
this
cameras.
is going to require another roll.
Oh, I thought you said there weren't because they pulled in and she lost them.
There weren't in the parking garage. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
There are two cameras that you determine you can access.
Okay.
Roll that hacking.
Okay, another hacking. Oh, now I'm nervous. Do I use another? How do we get willpower back again?
You succeed. Like you will rest. Resting for the night will give you willpower.
How do we get it?
Well, resting will give you willpower. Like spending a night of rest will give you a point of willpower. And then there's like basically like
acting on your virtue or vice should do it.
Yeah, virtue or vice. Yep.
Well, doing crime is my vice, so like.
Yeah, this is definitely your vice.
This is crime. All right, we'll use another
So
one then.
roll.
4 successes.
Okay. All right. So you managed to get into the cameras. There's one that is overlooking the rear door of the building, and there's one that appears to be inside a lobby of the building. From the layout on the back door, it looks like this is like one suite of rooms or an office or whatever in a larger building itself. Because you can see like other doorways down the hallway. But that's it for internal cameras.
It's aliens. It's bound to be aliens.
And you do see the spooks leading in the mole man through the foyer into the rest of the offices proper and the door closing. There's no sound there.
I just reported all back to Brown.
Okay. So she tells you all of these things. And you how long you play? Well, that's a mistake we've all made.
Have you not been editing these things, or like?
Oh yes, I have been editing them, and it's been fantastic.
Poor child. Poor child. So